First thing here, we'll start with our angle unit today. We will end this unit. We'll actually start off with some basic angle stuff, but then it will get into some trigonometric stuff as well. So, but today it's just basic stuff dealing with. We know that there's lots of different types of angles. Ones we're going to start off with are complements and supplements. Alright, so if we've got angles that are complementary, that are complements, it's two angles that add to 90 degrees. Everybody remember that? If we've got angles that are supplements, that are supplementary, that's two angles that add to 180 degrees. Nothing new there, just to review over some basic terms for you. So if I gave us an angle that is 55 degrees, first thing I want to know is what would its complement be? 55 plus what would get me 90, so what would it be? Say it again, Zach, or whoever else. Thank you. What would that angle supplement be? 55 plus what would get me 180? Thank you, sir. 125. Okay, so all we got to remember is that a complement adds to 90, a supplement adds to 125. Nothing to that. Everybody good on that? Going to look at those same terms there, complement and supplement. We're going to use a diagram to look at both of them, a little angle picture here in just a second. There's a little thunder out there. Alright, let's say I gave you Alright, let's say I gave you something like that. The directions say find the measure of each angle. Okay, well, I'm telling you what the total of those angles have to be by the symbol in the angle. The little box in the angle tells us it is a 90-degree angle. So that means I should be able to add those two angles and set them equal to 90 degrees. Very good. So we've got 2x plus 3x is equal to 90. This is basic stuff here, nothing hard about this. 2x and 3x gives you 5x. Solving for x, being multiplied by 5, so we will divide by 5, and that gets me an x of 18. Okay, that's not your answer. Don't circle that. We now got to plug 18 back in here to find each individual angle. So this first one is 2 times 18, so that one would be 36 degrees. Now you can get this other one a couple of ways. You can do 3 times 18, or you can do 90 minus 36. Either way works on that. I think 3 times 18 is 54, isn't it? Yeah, good. So you would get those two answers on that. And those will be complements because they add to 90. I remembered some basic stuff on this.
Yeah, it's about like geometry, ain't it?
Yep.
I love geometry.
Good.
No, it's not.
Alright. This one we've got a diagram that looks like that. And here I've got 7x. Oops, I need to pick a marker before I start writing. 7x, you gotta be quiet, and 2x. Okay, how can I find out the measure of those angles now?
You gotta add 180.
Very good, they gotta add to 180. So I got 7x plus 2x is 180, which means 9x is 180, which means x is what?
Please excuse the interruption. Caution, seniors, don't forget senior supper tickets are on sale in the office for $10. Please return to Miss Montalvo by April 21st. Thank you.
Was that Stubby? 20, very good over there. And over here too. Alright, again, ACT and other types of tests, that'll be a choice because people will do work and, oh, I got that, that's a choice, and circle it without thinking. You got to plug that back in to get these measures. That's an easy one to do. 7 times 2 is 14, so add a 0. That one's 140 degrees. 2 times 2 is 4, add a 0. That one's 40 degrees. So there's your two answers. Alright, this next thing that we're going to look at, calculating with degrees, minutes, and seconds. This is always weird to me. It's easy because it's all based out of circular stuff. It's always weird to me. I'm going to show you how to do it with and without a calculator, both, and then you can choose your favorite, which most of y'all will be the calculator, but that's okay. Everybody good on that? Okay, some measurements I need to tell you about this is that if I had 1 minute, it's going to be a 1 with a little tick mark. Okay, that means 1 minute, and that is equivalent to 1/60th of a degree. You need these equivalents to be able to do this. If I had 60 minutes, that is 1 degree. Okay, now if I have 2 tick marks on something, 1 second, 2 tick marks, that's 1 second, that is 1/60th of a minute. And this is stuff that you know, it's just putting it in new stuff, which is also known as 1/3600th of a degree, or you could say 60 seconds, and this is common sense, is 1 minute. Okay? Alright, so we're going to use some of that knowledge to perform some calculations with degrees and minutes and seconds. You ready? And I'll show you how to do it with and without the calculator both, because those symbols are in there. Alright, first one I got here, we're not going to do seconds, it's just got degrees and minutes. I got 51 degrees and 29 minutes plus 32 degrees and 46 minutes. Okay, so when I do this, I'm going to stack these up in columns like I did when I was a little tot. So I'm going to have, just write it again, 51 degrees, 29 minutes, over 32 degrees, 46 minutes. Now those are kind of like terms to me. I'm going to add the minutes, I'm going to add the degrees to start with. So my minutes there, 29 plus 46, that's 75. And on my degrees, 51 and 32, that's 83. Now the dilemma that we have here, the reason we're not done is because I've got minutes that are bigger than 60, right? 60 minutes goes to an hour. So I have to make a conversion on that. Okay, so that would be the same that if we took just the 75 minutes, that's the same as, remember, you're right here, 60 minutes is 1 degree, right? So that's the same as 60 minutes, which is 1 degree plus 15 minutes. So now that turns this to 84 degrees and 15 minutes.
What does that mean?
I don't know what you use that measurement for. I'm not sure. Alright, get a calculator if you want to do these in the calculator. Let me give you one that's got seconds as well, and we'll do it in the calculator. Everybody got what you need on that page? Alright, we're going to look here at, I said I would do one that has seconds. Let's see one that has seconds, so we'll just do, I guess I'm lying to you. We'll do 28 degrees and 35 minutes plus 63 degrees and 52 minutes. Alright, so starting off on your home screen, let me get one and push buttons at the same time as you. Starting off on your home screen, I'm going to hit my 28. And to get that degree symbol, if those of y'all want to do it on your calculator, get with me. To get that degree symbol, see on the apps button where it says angle. So I got to hit second apps to bring up the angle menu. Right there, that first one is the degree. So I picked it. Now I've got 35, so I hit 35 and I go back to second angle again and I pick my minutes. That's number 2. Okay, everybody see how to type it in now? Finish that up. Plus 63, second angle, degrees, 52, second angle, minutes. Now when I hit enter, let me wait, Bailey's following me. She's almost there. Let me wait a second.
Hang on.
Okay. Okay, hit enter, Bailey. Oh, you got something different than me. I'll make sure we type it. Oh, it's 35 degrees and you did 36, so that's okay. You can leave it there for the next step. That's okay. Did y'all get it over there, Austin? Whoever was working? Okay. Now I got mine. It gave me mine in just a plain old decimal answer. I got 92.45. But if these are written in degrees and minutes, I need my answer in degrees and minutes. So now I'm going to go back to second angle again and look what number 4 says. That little triangle means convert that to degrees, minutes, and seconds. So I'm going to go down and hit enter on that and hit enter again. There you go. So that converts that to degrees, minutes, and seconds. Go back to angle. Second angle. Go down to number 4. Degrees, minutes, seconds. That's pretty handy. Okay, that's a lot easier to do that on your calculator sometimes. Now, when you hit second and angle, where we saw that degrees and minutes sign, the symbol, there wasn't a seconds one in there. Look on the plus button. There's the seconds in green. So if you've ever got one that's got seconds, you'll have to hit alpha and the plus. Everybody see that? Okay, so there's questions out of this unit when we have assignment and test that just give you one and tell you to convert it. It's the same symbols, you're right.
But we ain't talking about inches and feet.
So if you were given something that just said to convert 34,817 degrees to degrees, minutes, and seconds. Okay, your options are, and I'll show you this both ways, you can go through it mathematically or you can just hit it in your calculator. To go through it mathematically, you're going to start with, this is going to be 34 degrees plus 0.817 degrees. This is the process you have to go through here mathematically. And then it's a second angle. Okay, now this, my first step from here is I'm taking this to minutes. So this is going to be, 34 is going to keep coming down every time, so I'm not going to write it. So this is going to be, instead of this being degrees, I'm taking this to minutes. So I got to multiply it by 60 minutes. And then that gets you can check me on my calculator, but that gets you 49.02 minutes. So now you got to do the same thing with the 49.02. You got to do 49 degrees. No, we're in minutes now, dumb butt. 49 minutes plus 0.02 minutes. And we got to take our minutes now to seconds. So we would have 0.02 times 60 seconds. Which that gets you 1.2 seconds. So what we have there is 34 degrees, 49 minutes, and 1.2 seconds. Okay? Other way to do that, just to hit in your calculator, if you want to try that in your calculator, I'm hitting 34.817. Second angle, pick my degrees, hit enter. Now I got to go back to second angle, TMS, hit enter. I got something crazy. Yeah, that's, what did I do wrong? Let me try something else on. Enter, second angle, DMS. There we go. I didn't need to hit the degrees that first time. So just hit 34.817, enter. Don't put a degrees. Just hit 34.817, enter. Now go second angle and just convert that one. Just hit second angle. Second angle. There you go. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay, a lot quicker, a lot easier that way, in my opinion. But you can do it whichever way you want. Did you get it, Louis? Okay, next after degrees, minutes, and seconds and converting, coterminal. We did coterminal in geometry and algebra 2 when angles are coterminal, C-O-T-R-E-L, coterminal, they go in multiples of 360 degrees. So it's just you make another trip around the circle. We know in geometry and algebra 2 and trig, you deal with the unit circle. So whatever is, like right here, if I go around 360 degrees, I'm at the same spot again. So it shares that place on the unit circle. So anytime it says coterminal, you're adding 360 or you're subtracting 360. Okay? So if I gave you an angle that is 908 degrees, the directions say find the least possible positive measure that is coterminal. Okay, so it's the least possible. So am I going to add 360 or subtract? Subtract. So what do I get when I take 360 off the first time?
548.
Okay, it said find the least possible one that's still positive. I think I can take 360 off that again, can I?
188.
Okay. Can I take 360 off again and still be positive? Nope, so that would be it. Coterminal is just 360. Add and subtract 360. How many times do you need to do it? However many satisfies the question. That 548 was a coterminal angle, but that wasn't what the question asked for. It wanted the smallest possible one.
That's right.
Yo, dog.
We gotta do all this stuff in radians and stuff.
I think that is not this. I don't know for sure.
Oh, please just let us skip that.
Yeah, we had it.
The formula for converting from degrees to radians is easy.
No, when you have to like count all this stuff, it took us like a week. To
Oh,
do that last year.
we don't prove the unit circle. If that's what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
that's cool.
I give you one already filled out, and we just use it. It's easier.
Yeah, we also memorized it.
Yeah, we don't do that. This isn't true.
It was awful.
Okay. Next stuff that we have on the agenda, the angle relationships, some about vertical angles, alternate interior, alternate exterior, corresponding, acute, scalene, all that kind of stuff. Just flipping to see, since Blake asked me, I'm curious. Then after that, we get into the trig functions. Just some basic ones to start with, yeah. And then, so this looks like that's it out of this unit. So no, Blake, we don't get into the unit circle a lot in this one.
Oh, that's good.
The unit circle, we didn't do that big last year.
Yeah, we do it in algebra 2 in here, but we don't. He's talking about having to prove it. We don't prove it. That's what trig does. We don't do that.
Yeah, we had to pretty memorize the whole thing. And,
Oh yeah. Then we had to make 100 on everything to get everything right. For real.
All right. Any angle problems, questions? Everybody good? All right. That'll be that.